We got to talk about that nut job down there in Washington.
Obama. See what I...
Another crazy. Great.
Just another one.
Hey, watch
Every
the
day
language.
there seems to be a new fucking crazy.
Language.
That can't help themselves.
Insensitivity.
Another kook.
Another fucking whack job. Look at the footage they got is just amazing.
Yeah, that's I guess she takes
Why was she
off.
allowed to take off?
They
had her.
There was a kid in the car. I don't know if they saw the kid. Plus, they probably didn't expect that.
That's a man act.
Or blow out the tires at least. You got 4 or 5 guys with their guns drawn, and she's able to do a quick backup and then, maneuver out of that situation. And then she was going, some said she was going 80 miles an hour, but now they're saying about 40 or 50.
It ended as it should have. With any wacko that's ramming the fucking White House,
right?
Security fence, whatever it is, with a car, you got to shoot him. Fuck him.
Oh yeah,
and they got everything wrong again. They said she got out of the car because she finally crashed a car or something, and then they said she got out of the car and started shooting. Turns out she didn't even have a gun.
No.
I still think they should have taken her out, but they got that little detail wrong. She never had a gun. But, I mean, she could have done a lot of damage with that car, obviously.
Deadly weapon.
Plus, you don't know. You don't know if she doesn't have a gun. You don't know if the car has explosives. So, I think they did exactly what they were supposed to do down there. Right?
Yeah. Fuck yeah. Oh, look at people.
And what do we know about her? They're Miriam Carey. And where's she from? She's from Stamford, Connecticut, they're saying?
Is that her right there? Oh, yeah.
She was a hygienist? Dental hygienist?
This is how you know she's a selfish cunt. She had her baby in the car.
Yeah.
A 1-year-old baby.
A 1-year-old.
While she's doing this.
No, she's just crazy,
Selfish
She thought
cunt.
logically she was doing what she needed to do.
Yeah.
I guess the dentist she worked for, it's coming out that when she came back from her pregnancy, she was never the same. So
she had a little of that postpartum depression, I guess they call it.
Right. So, but we don't know why she did what she did. Did she hear voices?
Yeah, maybe.
We still don't know. We still don't know why she did, right?
I don't know. David Bowie's obviously the police chief down there.
Remember, those officers aren't getting any paychecks with the government shutdown. They are essential employees, which requires them to be there. Elizabeth, Brian, Steve, back.
Wait, what is essential? So you're essential, but you still don't get paid it?
Right.
So what? They're going to pay you eventually?
I guess retroactive. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Radioactive. It just popped in my head, and it came out of my mouth. I felt compelled to say it.
Well, now that we're talking about the DC nut job, we might as well do this clip right here. Of course, Alex Jones has a different take on this.
Does he?
He's got a huge audience, man. Huge audience of people believing every word he says. This is his take. It's quick.
Oh, shots fired, U.S. Capitol. Oh, they're pulling a big distraction on us. We're going to go to break. I just canceled our guest that's coming up so I can get to everybody's calls. Frank, I appreciate you. We're going to get to everybody else and cover these shots when we come back. But look for him to stage a bunch of stuff. Pachenik, who's really got his ear to the ground, he says the Navy Yard was a staged event, and he has sources. So look for more of that to happen very, very soon to change the subject, because everything the globalists do is falling apart right now.
False flag.
That's what he's saying.
This was a staged event to distract us.
Big distraction.
And the Navy Yard shooting was a staged event too.
What events does he think are real? That's what I'm curious about. Like, when is it as it appears?
Sometimes.
Never.
Sometimes shit just happens.
Yeah.
Crazy broad.
By the way, how do you get a woman with her 1-year-old and go, I know he'll say mind control, but how do you say, all right, look, we need you to take the baby and ram the White House?
Right.
And why do they go to a dental hygienist from Connecticut?
Right.
It's obviously a Manchurian candidate type of situation.
Why? To throw us off, Jimmy, because,
Okay, so they want someone...
But the government, I mean, we all know the government is sick in general, but they're so sick they're going to involve a 1-year-old in a false flag event.
Actually, the 1-year-old is the principal player in it. The 1-year-old had swallowed explosives.
Okay, the boyfriend said...
You ever see Finster from the Bugs Bunny cartoons? Finster, everybody thought Finster was a baby, but Finster was actually the crook, the mastermind, and Bugs Bunny couldn't even really deal with Finster, baby.
Oh, Finster, baby.
Finster, baby. Naughty baby.
The boyfriend said she was acting delusional. She thought her home was under surveillance. She's just a fucking nut. But, I guess the conspiracy theorists will see it. But that's all fine. That's part of it.
Right.
Because that's what they do. They get you to think your home is under surveillance. So you'll drive and ram the White House.
Sure.
And the dental hygienist, that's who you get to do it. Obviously.
Obviously.
Well, now Jimmy's got to be killed. He just spilled the beans.
I think it's time for another Alex Jones call.
Oh, God.
Definitely.
It's been too long.
He's fucking exhausting.
He don't make no
long.
sense.
Oh, wow. Even Chippa doesn't think he makes no sense. Wow.
All right, I guess we did it. So that's all we know so far about
Alex Jones
what
will let
went
us
down in D.C. and
False flag.
Alex Jones thinks it's some kind of false flag.
He loves saying false flag.
Yes, he does.
Gulf of Tonkin, false flag operation.
Oh, really?
Look at these fucking guys. Pelosi.
Gulf of Tonkin toy.
Larry Reid. Hold on.
Question about budget. And of course, if you're going to have a fight over the budget, over the debt ceiling.
I hate that debt ceiling.
I don't know anything about it.
The debt ceiling? Well, in a few days, if they don't raise the debt ceiling, then we default on our loans for the first time ever. And we don't have that, 100 A+ rating.
I thought we lost that already.
No, as far as
I thought we lost the A+.
No, we lost like the fucking our rating with one of the who is it? Standard & Poor's or something like that. But yeah, our credit rating will drop because of we won't pay the interest on our loans.
But all we have to do is raise the debt ceiling.
Yes,
that's kind of cool.
We have to raise the old
we just
debt
decide,
ceiling.
you know what? Let's just raise it again.
But it has to be voted on, and
when
they're not really talking to each other.
When does it get to a point where we can't just raise the debt ceiling anymore?
Opie, you can raise it as often and as high as you like. That seems to be what they do.
Seems like the whole world's in debt, so how about we just make it a wash?
Just fucking cancel all fucking debts with everyone.
Right?
Yeah.
We're living on this planet, so we all just go, hey, man, let's just make this a fucking wash.
I've lent people some money and then said, you know what? Forget it.
Exactly.
Why can't they do that? Why can't China do that with the United States?
Yeah, the damn Chiners.
Yeah, that shit. We'll keep buying your fucking rubber dog shit and vomit, and you forgive our debts.
I love that we've broken down their entire economy to fucking rubber dog shit.
Rubber dog shit, fucking trick gum and hand buzzers.
That's all the Chiners make.
Chinermen. The Chinermen.
The Chiners.
The Chiners.
Stupid Chiners.
Yeah.
I told you they were coming years ago. No one wanted to believe me.
They're coated with some type of narcotic to lull us into a false sense of security. The Chiners.
The good old Chiners.
They coat their rubber dog shit and vomit in lead paint to deform our children.
Oh, you know what? We could do this club now, too. Fuck it. We could clear the field to do a little Jocktober.
Don't play with the dirty money.
I got Finster stuck in my head. God, that was a great fucking episode.
I got to get the original Bugs Bunny cartoons.
Finster shaven and tattooed.
Remember he was on the fucking stool?
Oh, yeah.
Shaving, he had a cigar in his mouth. He got a fucking...
Can you find that clip?
The anchor on his chest tattooed, big muscles.
Right.
And then he would fall down and go,
Dada.
Right.
And Bugs would be like, oh, that's adorable.
I fucking love that one. Yeah, he looked like a real tough guy shaven.
I got to get the originals because the edits are horrendous on the Cartoon Network.
Yeah.
They edit them?
They edit everything out.
Edit them?
If you watch Wabbit season, Duck season, you won't even fucking recognize it. They never show
a gun.
Daffy being shot in the face.
Or they show the gun, but it's never,
never fired.
Right.
You're like, why is, no, that's I Want East Egg. That's not Finster.
Editing cartoons. Just, what a dumb fucking country.
Oh, yeah, they're editing them. Big time.
Did you put in Finster, baby?
Yeah.
Bugs Bunny Finster?
Call him Sam.
Finster.
You hear what I said?
It's a good one, Chip.
Fuck yeah, it was.
Be on the lookout. Oh, what was his real name? What was Finster's real name?
You know I'm not going to be a help here.
Something Harry.
Harry?
Yeah, I think it was, right? Be on the lookout for Anthill Harry.
Wow, very good.
Yeah. It was Anthill Harry. Wow, fuck. That was Finster.
You got the Finster clip?
a.k.a. Babyface Finster.
Babyface Finster.
Love that one. That one, and I wouldn't put Rocky in Dish Stove.
Yeah,
those are like
that's a classic.
The classics.
Anyway, one more clip about D.C. Of course, the government shutdown continues, but you got Rand Paul and Mitch McConnell agree they think they're going to win while they're mic'd.
Oh, boy. That hot mic. You got to watch the hot mics, people.
But I guess they knew they were on.
Well,
they knew they had their mics and that someone would pick up their shit.
Mitch McConnell knew he had a mic on, and he said, I'm all wired up.
Right.
So they both knew that they had a lapel mic on. So it's like, at that point, whether you know you're being recorded or broadcast or whatever, you'd think they've been doing this long enough to not say some dumb shit with mics on. Right?
Well,
you'd think.
I think Rand Paul could be a superstar down there in D.C., right?
I like his father. I don't like him as much.
Maybe.
You don't like Rand as much?
Nah, I prefer Ron.
Well, Ron's a bit old now, though.
Yeah, man, he is.
So Rand is your only hope.
My only Paul. Yeah.
Do you have a second?
I'm all wired up here.
I just did CNN. I just go over and over again. We're willing to compromise. We're willing to negotiate. I don't think they poll tested. We won't negotiate. I think it's awful for them to say that over and over again.
Yeah, I do too. And I just came back from the 2-hour meeting with them, and that was basically the same view privately as it was publicly.
I think if we keep saying we wanted to defund it, we fought for that, but now we're willing to compromise on this, I think they can't. And we're going to. I think. Well, I know we don't want to be here, but we're going to win this, I think.
Wow.
Oh,
that's pretty interesting, huh?
Little strategy meeting.
Right.
Yep. What are you going to do?
That shit's going down all the time down there.
Oh, yeah. Boy, imagine if he dropped the N-bomb. Wow.
Woody.
But they think just...
if I'm mic'd, oh, boy. I really got to watch out.
They think, whispering will not be picked up by the mics, though.
Yeah, you know. I don't really. Did you vote for the fag weddings? Did you vote for that shit? Because let me tell you, I don't need any of that crap. Fucking fags fucking each other in the ass.
They're gonna crucify me in my district.
I don't need that.
If I'm portrayed as a fag lover.
Holy shit. Yeah. Fucking. Don't need, and then we got to deal with the head nigger in charge. I'm not fucking dealing with that shit. It's bad enough having to deal with the spics pouring over the border, but fuck. Holy fuckaroni. God damn. Did you get that child porn I sent you?
Yeah, exactly.
My hard drive's fucking overflowing with it.
All right.
Wait, let's do the whispering thing again.
All right, Chip, go ahead.
How you do it first?
Sure hope those fucking chaps aren't taking our
Don't say that, you mic'd.
Fuck.
The Opie and Anthony Show will return in a moment.
Where's she from? She's from Stamford, Connecticut, they're saying?
Is that her right there? Oh, yeah.
She was a hygienist? Dental hygienist?
This is how you know she's a selfish cunt. She had her baby in the car.
Yeah.
A 1-year-old baby.
1-year-old.
While she's doing this.
No, she's just crazy, you know.
Selfish
She thought
cunt.
logically she was doing what she needed to do.
Yeah.
I guess the dentist she worked for, it's coming out that we got to talk about that nut job down there in Washington.
Obama? See what I...
Another crazy, great.
Just another one.
Hey, watch
Every
the
day
language.
there seems to be a new fucking crazy
language
that can't help themselves.
Insensitivity.
Another kook.
Another fucking whack job. Look at the footage they got is just amazing.
Yeah, that's I guess she takes
Why was she
off.
allowed it out? But they got that little detail wrong. She never had a gun. But I mean, she could have done a lot of damage with that car, obviously.
Deadly weapon.
Plus, you don't know. You don't know if she doesn't have a gun. You don't know if the car has explosives. So I think they did exactly what they were supposed to do down there. Right?
Yeah. Fuck yeah. Oh, look at people.
And what do we know about her?
trees.
They're Miriam Carey. And we're take off. They had her.
There's a kid in the car. I don't know if they saw the kid. Plus, they probably didn't expect that.
That's a man act.
Or blow out the tires at least. You got 4 or 5 guys with their guns drawn, and she's able to do a quick backup and then, maneuver out of that situation. And then she was going, some said she was going 80 miles an hour, but now they're saying about 40 or 50.
It ended as it should have. With any wacko that's ramming the fucking White House,
right?
Security fence, whatever it is, with a car, you got to shoot him. Fuck him.
Oh yeah,
and they got everything wrong again. They said she got out of the car because she finally crashed a car or something, and then they said she got out of the car and started shooting. Turns out she didn't even have a gun.
No,
I still think they should have taken